Hey, what's up? Jigxor here. Do you want to create an online form where all of the responses are automatically saved to a Google Sheet so that you don't have to do it manually? In this video, I will show you an easy way to save online form data directly into your spreadsheet. Let's go. If you need a data collection tool that works well offline and is great for collecting data in the field, I recommend a particular form builder that I think you'll like as well. It's a great alternative to Google Forms too. What makes it better is that it offers advanced logic options, forms that can include media like pictures, videos, and signatures. Also, you can collect data without internet and then sync it later. Plus, people who fill out your forms don't need a Google account to access them, making it ideal for surveys or any type of data collection form. If you're interested and think this might be exactly what you need, you can click on my link below to check out this tool. You can enjoy free all access to all its features for the first few days after you sign up. Once you've registered and logged in, the first step is to set up your workspace. There's a default one you can use, but if you plan on creating many forms and want to keep them organized, you can create more workspaces on your dashboard. From the workspace you choose, click Create Form to start building the structure of your form. If you already have a form layout from another website, you can import it using its URL. Or you can start from scratch and give your new form a name. Alright, let's start writing the questions for your form. For each question, think about the best type of answer field to use. Consider whether you need a short text answer, a longer paragraph, a single choice from a few options, a drop-down list, or even a file upload. This tool has a wide variety of field types available, so pick the one that best fits the kind of information you need to collect. Setting up these questions for each field type is pretty similar to other form builders. Just type your question in the space provided. For example, if it's a multiple choice question, be sure to include all the answer options for the people filling out the form. To add more input fields, just click the plus button on the left side and add as many as you need. Each field type also has extra settings you can adjust on the right side, like making a question mandatory, setting an other option for additional responses, adjusting the alignment, and more. At this point, how you set things up really depends on how you want to customize your form and the exact information you're trying to collect. When you've got all your questions sorted, the next step is to think about how your form looks to the people filling it out. Some design changes can make it more interesting and easier to use. Click the plus button and add a welcome screen to immediately tell people what the form is about. Write the title of your form and add any extra description if you think it's needed. You can also add a thank you screen to show your appreciation after respondents finish the form. Under the Design tab, you can personalize your form even more. Create your own theme from scratch by choosing your preferred font size, colors, alignment, or pick one from the gallery. Meanwhile, in the Settings tab, you can choose how you want your form to be laid out, either all on a single page or broken into slides. You can also turn on other options like navigation arrows or limit response. These settings are pretty straightforward, so feel free to turn them on or off to see what feels right for your project. If you think that's all this tool offers, you'll be surprised to learn that it can do much more than just basic form building. From the menu at the top center, go to the Logic tab to set up different logical conditions for your form. With Display Logic, you can control when a question is shown or hidden based on certain answers. The Calculator feature can do real-time calculations using numbers or selected answers, while the Variables menu enables dynamic forms and complex logic by storing and reusing information, including results from logic or calculations. Each time someone fills out your form, you can easily monitor their responses in the Results tab. But the best part? You can connect your Google Sheet so that the answers automatically go into the spreadsheet, making data collection even easier. To do this, go to the Connect tab. Link your Google account by signing in, and grant the necessary permissions. You can then choose to link to an existing spreadsheet in your account or create a new one. Now let's go back to the Create tab and click the Live Preview button so you can see exactly how your form will look once published. This also lets you double-check the structure and make any changes if you need to. You can preview the form in either mobile or desktop view. Finally, click Publish to save your new form and copy the link so you can share it with the people you want to reach. Let's give it a quick test. I'll open the form in another tab. As you can see, you don't need to sign in before you can enter your information. I'll fill in the required details and submit the form. After submission, you can immediately monitor the data on the results page. Or go to the linked spreadsheet where your new data should be automatically updated. That's it. If I could help you, feel free to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions about the video or want me to create a tutorial about another topic, leave a comment below. See you next time. Bye.